The witch's altar is one of the many symbols and forms of Wicca that are common practices in the craft. Their use and importance can vary depending on the tradition, personality, and goals of the individual who practices it. Some witches use an altar for different purposes, but all use an altar to honor the god and goddess and practice their ritualistic practices. Their purposes, however, do not change the fact that an altar is usually a place for Wiccans to meet, meditate, cast spells, and prepare themselves for further rituals. An altar is often referred to as a high altar because the Wiccan does not believe in death. The general idea behind an altar in witchcraft is that the soul of the deceased has left an actual physical body on this plane, and as such there is no afterlife. Therefore the soul is considered at rest until the time for it to pass into its next life, whether it be heaven to earth, or another realm. It is at this time that an altar can be used to commune with the god or goddess and make offerings to them as part of their ritualistic practices. This act of offering is used as a means of asking them for specific things or favors in return for the gift or blessings they bestowed upon the deceased. In order to create this sacred space, a place must be found where there is enough room to comfortably hold all guests. This is typically a circle of some sort, a hexagonal shape, or a square, rectangle, or oval shape. A good way to select the shape of the witch's altar is to think about the various elements found within the symbols of the Wiccan religion. If the symbol you choose evokes a specific element of the craft, then that would be a good starting point for your witch's altar. The next step in creating your own personal witch's altar is to find a comfortable spot for the ritual to take place. If this is a public ritual, then a suitable location may already be located in a public park or some other secluded area. For private rituals, then the most logical place would be the home or a private witch's cabin. Regardless of the venue, the ritualistic area should be away from the distractions of sound and sight, which can distract and even interrupt the process. The next step is to gather your supplies. These supplies could include wood, paper, ribbons, candles, herbs, oils, powders, salt, and charms. Depending on the nature of your ritual, you may want to use one or all of these items. Once you have gathered your items, then you can begin to make your witch's altar. Next, begin by making a circle on the ground about the size of a large salad bowl. Set about 4 or 5 sticks in the center of the circle and then place the first few into the center of the circle of sticks. Then, arrange the rest of the sticks in an L shape around the circle of sticks. Finally, arrange the entire assembled unit on the ground in a semicircle, patting the ground to disperse the sticks around the area.
I wish you well and merry part.